All right, Frugal friends, we have a duffel bag. It has been washed, but it had a couple of little marks somewhere. Plus, I wanted to change it up. So that one is from like some kind of retail bin. We have Kelly green, Rit dye, black, and sage. These are all dumpster salvaged, of course. And then, I end up with random stuff. Then we have the shawl that we found at the Five Below bins on the ground in the rain. Washed it, dried it. We're gonna have some fun with that. And then also this skirt. Oh God, was this from college student housing a few years ago? Yeah, we are way behind on the projects, but that is what we're focusing on right now. Mama is trying to finish 8 million projects. Thank you for coming along, watching, liking, subscribing. Wait, that was liking, subscribing, or is that over here? Anyway, appreciate you. Dumpster diving is coming, but we got to get caught up on these 9 million dumpster diving projects first. I've got a little somewhat cracked dumpster salvage tote that I just sprayed out. We are getting this done. We are going to try the black dye. And depending on how this goes, how well the color takes, we might do like a round 2 with like some sage, the sage green. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get a spoon. How convenient that I've got things organized and could right away find a spoon. I will add more water to this, but I want to start with just like a really saturated dye. And we'll see what happens. This is something that has been on my list. God, I don't know. Well, since we found that white skirt, if any of you can possibly remember when that was, ooh, look, it's already taking pretty nicely. If you can remember when that was, tell me in the comments. But it's the same dye, like there were 3 of these, and one of them had come open in the pack, and so Joanne's, rest in peace, had thrown away the whole 3-pack of them. And some of you might remember that I used this dye to make Mariah's Dead Bride Halloween costume several years ago. And I'm pretty sure the skirt, which was the first in this batch and spurred this whole idea, pretty sure that was from public school dumpster diving, like illegal dumping. It's like one of those times when someone had thrown away all their clothes. I could be wrong. Anyway, there you go. We got a project going, one that has been waiting forever. This is our year, Frugal friends. This is our year. I've got a timer going for an hour. You're supposed to stir occasionally. This might not have been the best implement for that. Luckily, I have another dumpster salvage spoon available. Okay, that's, ooh, look how pretty. Oh my God. I think that's the shawl. Yeah. Oh, and that's the skirt. And you, if you follow my kind of grown-up channel, My Current Obsession, where I document my health journey and such, then you will know Mama's lost a significant amount of weight in the last several months, and this skirt should now fit. All right, I'm going to move this into the shade, and we will stir it, oh, I don't know, every 15 minutes for the next hour. Oh, look, see, there's the marks, whatever was on it. I was hoping the dye would cover whatever those marks were that I couldn't get out. But anyway, oh well, it's going to be awesome. Hey, that's an opportunity for patches. All right, Frugal friends, I ended up getting really busy with other projects and then did some activities with the kids. It is summertime. And actually, oh, I just realized this is Reagan's last summer before his senior year. Holy cow. I might need to start planning some summer of fun kind of things, bring that series back. But anyway, we had a good time. Mostly it was revolving around anime. Guys, they got me suckered in. Like, Jeez, I was the one saying, Reggie, please, let's watch a couple episodes of One Piece. Come on. No, no, no. Anyway, so I ended up leaving this out much longer than I had anticipated. So it is time to dump it out and spray it all off and then give it a good rinse and squeeze and then throw it in the washer. Oh man, wouldn't it be awesome if they actually came out this dark after all the washing and everything? Trying not to get my hopes up, but you never know. I did a good rinse out on the grass, then another rinse and squeeze in the kitchen sink, wring them out as best as I could with these old crunchy hands, and now we are getting in the wash and hoping that they stay that dark. Okay, here is where we ended up. So the bag, not surprisingly, this blue didn't change much. It did change a little bit. Let's see if those marks that I was worried about are still here. Because it didn't look like, it didn't look like the dye was changing them, but you know what? I can't find them. I can't find them. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, fantastic. I was thinking if they were still there, I could put like a patch or something. I don't think I need to. And I am very happy with the way this color turned out. Then we had the faded yellowish, orangish shawl. And I might redo this one a little bit because it's still like patchy. And that's because this is the one that we had found behind the Five Below dumpster. It had had lots of sun and water exposure, and so the coloring was already pretty messed up. You know what, let me lay it all the way out and let's look at it that way. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but you can see that like there's like darker splotches over here, and it's a little lighter over here, and it isn't just the lighting. Like this, it's darker over here than over here. What are your thoughts? Should I try again one more time, or will it just end up exacerbating the existing problem? I do love the color. I don't know. Something else I thought of doing, which how in the world are these hands going to do it? Slowly, very, very slowly. But to add like some sequins and some beads, it would take forever. Even with good hands, but I kind of want to. I think I do. Also, I love the color that the thread took on. That is gorgeous. So you tell me in the comments, color it again or leave the color alone and start embellishing. And now the skirt. We have some issues. I love this coloring. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a fine color, but we have some rust marks. How did we end up with rust marks on this skirt? Probably because this is a project that has waited and waited and waited and been stored in all different places. What do I do? What do I do? Those are similar to the marks that were on the bag. What do I do, guys? I mean, could I add appliques and stuff like that? Yeah, I just don't know that it makes sense with the skirt. I don't want to lose it. Like should I try coloring it again and see if that helps this situation? Or maybe like just have, well, no, that'd probably make it worse to have just like this spot in the coloring. I think then we'll just end up with a big splotch there. I don't know. You tell me. I don't color fabrics very often, okay? So not an expert. I would love any advice that you guys have. Ooh, you know what? Look, there's a spot right here that didn't get as much of the coloring. So maybe I will color this one again and kind of see how it goes, because do you see that? That's not lighting. That is literally this area didn't get as much of the dye. So maybe we will throw it in, see how it goes. And then if not, like at least to get this part evened out, and then we could cut this off and utilize it for something else, because this embroidery is just too pretty to not do something with. But I hope, I hope we can figure that out, because I was thinking this could be really fun with, well, a million different things, but towards my Halloween costume. No, it's black and gray, doesn't have to just be for Halloween. You guys know me, but that's what I had in mind with it. And now I'm like, I don't know, kind of sad about it. If you have thoughts, suggestions, tips, please do tell me in the comments. Let me know what you thought about how all of them turned out, and anything that you think I should do, should add, should try. And we can almost say that this project is done. I mean, I'm going to say it is, because the whole group, they have gone through the coloring process. This, I will add embellishments, but that's going to take a long time to do that. I'll probably wear it before I even do any of that. And then this is going to have to be colored again. That's a whole separate project. So please allow me, please humor me, please indulge me, and let's say we finished a project. The original initial project, okay? Okay, thanks. Bye.